Hello, my name is Sue. I'm a co-founder of PlayPosit. Okay, like most great ideas, ours was born out of frustration and complete failure. So it was actually the failure of the traditional teaching model. It's actually kind of quite difficult for me to stay still while I'm teaching because I was a teacher. So let me paint you a full picture. So we all know that in this day and age, students interact with the world and each other, and they acquire information in a dramatically different way than they did 50 years ago, or even 10 years ago. And yet, our traditional teaching model is still extant. So if you think about a student's actual experience of the day, they wake up in the morning, they access their phone, and they look at it and they see Facebook has custom curated content for them. They go onto YouTube, the same thing. It's highly addictive. Sometimes they actually miss breakfast, miss their bus. But then when they arrive at school finally, they're greeted by a one-size-fits-all type of teaching model. It's bland, it's boring, and no wonder it doesn't work. Okay, so at PlayPosit, we provide the long overdue makeover for the teaching experience. Via interactive video, our instructors are empowered to revive that passive experience and convert it into something that is hyper engaging, hyper addictive, and actually pedagogically rooted so that they can actually bring in their students and have them learn in a way that they actually interact with the world. And like I mentioned, my co-founder team, we all experienced this failure and frustration firsthand with the traditional teaching model. But we also experienced the transformation too. We rolled this out and built it with our students. And it was transformational for them, but also transformational for us as well. Based off of the efficacy of our platform, $0 marketing budget, and the strength of our mission, we've garnered several different accolades, awards, access to several different accelerators. We have more than 1.5 million users. We have partnerships with over 100 institutions, and they come to us because they know that if they do partner with us, we'll help their learners. And we even have companies that come to us and they're like, we'll help their learners, whoever they are, whatever age they are, actually learn better. Okay, so now, how do you do this? You might be asking. So you start with any online video, and we have tons of different partners that provide content management. You draw up that, or you actually create your own lecture and store it with our server, and then the magic begins. You start building interactions tied to moments in time in that video, and there's a range of different interaction sets. There are the formative assessment data kind of interaction sets for mastery, the kind of typical ones that you would see, multiple choice, check, call it, apply. But we also have created socially driven interaction sets, like discussion forums or polling questions, so that if you have asynchronous students who might not ever see each other, they actually feel like they're a part of the community when they're taking their lessons with you. And there's much more, but I won't fall into the rabbit hole that is the power of our platform. What's even more important is that we give you data. Data is amazing. It's not only foundational for you as an instructor to learn what's actually effective about your lessons, but it's also pivotal for you to actually mediate with your students pointedly so that they get the information that they need to have, and they also feel like you're paying attention to them. And we didn't stop there. We know that asynchronous use is highly useful. It's ubiquitous. We're partnered with ASU Online. But we have a lot of brick and mortar instructors that maybe aren't ready for that, or maybe they just want to bring that accountability and engagement into their class, face-to-face class. So we built out a broadcast model for them. You can use our platform synchronously. And we didn't even stop there. We know that the true way to actually have your learners learn is to make them teachers. So we created the student-created lesson model. And so with this, the students engage and they master the content, but they actually also master their way of learning so that outside of your classroom, in the workforce, even in their personal lives, they're better problem solvers. And also, I need to mention this because it's a high topic on everyone's mind, all of our partners. Accessibility is key. It's key to actually teaching, but it's also key to you as a university or a school district or even a corporation. So We host captions. We're constantly iterating so that we can provide accessibility for all of our clients. We also offer institutional offerings too, because we know that you as an institution have needs for a comprehensive solution. So parts of this are our content integrations. We do LMS integrations. We know that they do that really well. We're not gonna do that. We're gonna focus on what we do really well. We're gonna play nicely with every single other app or every single other system that you guys have in place so that you can utilize and leverage those. We also, we are all former teachers, and so training and supports are also absolutely necessary. We have admin layers for instructional designers that might want to actually see data on usage, might actually want to create lessons for other instructors, or maybe a school district that might want to use this for professional development. We also have white label solutions too, because everyone wants custom content looks, and you want something that's seamless for your students. So with that, thank you for having me. My name's Sue, co-founder of PlayPosit.